Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or hello and welcome if you are new here. My name is Chlöe Swift. I'm a professional hairstylist and haircare expert. I'm actually midway through recording my Fenty hair first impressions and using the products. So if you haven't already checked that video out, I'm going to link it down here below. But in this video today that I'm bringing you is all about the GHD curling tools, curling irons, wands, hot brushes, and I'm going to be helping you decide which tool is right for you. So let's get into it. I first recorded this video about, I'd say it was over 2 years ago now, and a lot of you guys really enjoyed it and really liked it. I only actually did the wands and the tongs. There was only 4 tools in that video. This is an updated version. We have now got all 6 tools in the lineup. Some of them wouldn't have been out, I think, when I would have recorded that one. So yeah, now we have an update. So we actually have 3 wands now in the lineup, and we have 2 tongs, 2 curling irons, and then 1 hot brush. So we're going to be using all of them on my hair today. I'm going to let you know which one is good for which result. You'll see all of the end results, and then I'm going to pick, I guess, 2 so I can then do a finished look on one side and then one side. What should we start off with? Let's start off with the curling wands, I think. So first up we have the thin wand. This is 19 millimeters wide in width. It's just super skinny. Next we have the creative curl wand. This is a tapered wand. It's wider at the base and then more narrow at the end. Then we have the classic wave wand. So this is elliptical in shape. You can see it's wider here and then more narrow on the sides. The heat up time on the wands and the tongs, I'm sure, is 25 seconds. And if you're wondering why I kind of know just so much about GHD, for those of you who don't know, I used to work for GHD full time. I was their global educator. So yeah, I do know quite a lot about the products. It is a very quick heat up time. And then with your thin wand, because it's so thin, it is just so quick to heat up. So it pulsates as it's warming up, and then the light will just stay on and remain solid when it's up to temperature. And all of these tools are going to work at 185 degrees Celsius, or in Fahrenheit, that's 365 degrees Fahrenheit. GHD say that is the safest, most optimum temperature to heat style dry hair over a long period of time without causing any kind of permanent damage to your hair. So all of those are heated up now. Let's go in with the classic wave wand, I think, first of all. So your classic wave wand is perfect for more looser looks to the hair, and that's why I love it so much. I'm definitely more of a loose look kind of girl when it comes to curls or waves. It is great also to create more of a relaxed Hollywood wave, I would say. So let me show you. And I have already blow dried in heat protection into my hair, but those of you who know me know I like to like double, triple up on heat protection, just in case, like, what the hell, there's no harm in doubling up. So I'm actually going to pop in now the Maria Nila Shaping Heat Spray. So this is an aerosol based spray, perfect to go into dry hair, just that extra bit of heat protection. And I just find these are so easy just to apply, and that smells amazing. It smells like nice and sweet. And this actually provides a little bit of hold factor as well. As you can see here, the little dots tell you how much hold. It's got 2 dots for hold. So it provides a nice lightweight hold, which is great before then you obviously curl or wave your hair. Okay, so with the classic wave wand, you just want to make sure you're wrapping the hair around flat, so there's no twists around the hair as you're wrapping it. And then with pretty much all of these, bar the thin wand, I'll go into that in a sec when I'm using it, but you want to hold on ideally for like 5 to 8 seconds. On any hair, you would never want to hold it on for any longer than 8 seconds. That's quite a long time to hold on like 185 degrees Celsius. And just look at that. So ideally, I know I'm saying this as I'm touching the hair, I always give it like a nice little, a few little tweaks around the finger just to get it to sit where I want to. But then ideally you want to just leave it, all of these, you want to leave them just to completely cool and set before you dress them out. So I'm going to try and keep these curls separate so then I can dress them out and still show you then the end result. So yeah, classic wave wand gives you that perfect loose result, but it's still got a nice level of like width and bounciness, I want to say. And you've got like a definitely a flatter root. You're not going to have loads of root lift when using a wand like this, but yeah, really good. Okay, next let's go in with the thin wand. This is great if you have naturally curly hair and you just want to enhance and add, or of course if you have straight hair, wavy hair, and you just want nice, really tight curls. So that's probably one of my favourite ways how to use thin wand, is by doing a twist wrap technique. And you definitely don't need to hold thin wand on for as long because it's just so thin, obviously, the heat will penetrate through the hair a lot quicker. So we say 3 to 5 seconds is ideal for thin wand. Just look at that. This is literally perfect if you're going to like a festival and you do a whole head of these. It's very summery. I literally love it. Next, we're going in with the Creative Curl Wand. This is a really versatile wand. A lot of people love this wand. It's just super easy to use. And it's great to create a little bit more volume at the roots because it's got a wider base, but you've still got more defined curl because it's narrower and it tapers in. I personally like this one for like more tight but beachy tousled curls. So we have classic wave wand, thin wand, and then creative curl wand. Let's move on to the tongs. This is the GHD soft curl tong, which is 32mm wide, which is about 1.25 inches. This is the GHD classic curl tong, which is 26mm wide, and it's about 1 inch. And then this is the GHD Rise hot brush, which is actually also 32mm wide, so it's the exact same width as your GHD soft curl tong, but obviously this has got bristles on, so it acts as a brush as well as a curling wand. Okay, let's go in first of all with the soft curl tong, I think. So because the soft curl tong is the largest tong out of the tongs, it's the chunkiest one, you're obviously going to get a looser look, a looser result, but I think it's really great for like big bouncy curls. And I say bouncy because obviously you've got the arm there, you can then get the very end of the hair in so that it's then wrapping around the barrel. But this is great. I think it's great for those kind of faux blow dry. It kind of looks like your hair's had a bouncy blow dry kind of look. Next, the Rise Hot Brush. So the Rise Hot Brush is great for getting volume into the hair. So it's really designed to get nice and close to the root. But I love to use it to create these kind of like faux blow dry looks. It literally looks like your hair's been blow dried. And I would use it like this. So kind of wrapping it around once and then you'll kind of keep gliding it and rotating the brush out of the hair as you're like pulling down. But yeah, really creates these loose, bouncy results that looks more like a blow dry effect. Then we've got our classic curl tong. So I would say if you like classic kind of round, bouncy, defined curls, then this is the curling iron for you. And you can see just how much tighter that one is compared to our soft curl there. Okay, I'm going to run through each curl and then the tool that I use, as well as I'm going to dress them out, so then you can see what they look like when they've been dressed out. You can kind of hopefully get a picture. So we'll start off with obviously our GHD Classic Wave Wand, which was this curl underneath here. So really loose and effortless. I love this for kind of quickly, I find you can quickly style your hair with this because you can take quite big sections and look at that result. I just love how effortless it looks. For me, this is kind of hair that's been styled, but I love it because it doesn't kind of look overly styled or like overly done. It's quite undone. So yeah, if you love loose, relaxed, undone waves, I would definitely go for your GHD Classic Wave Wand. Next up we had the GHD Thin Wand, great for naturally curly hair to help curl and define and add maybe where your curls have dropped, or of course great for all hair types if you just want those really tight defined curls. So how I would dress these out, I would just get a little bit of oil on my hands or serum, and then all you would actually want to do is just use your fingers and just kind of break up that one chunky curl into kind of various different curls, and then you create these really, really stunning natural curl looks. I literally love it. So yeah, I love this look for summer, for festivals, or just when you want like a complete change if you do have kind of naturally straight hair or even just wavy hair. This really like transforms your look. So that is the GHD Thin Wand. Then we had the GHD Creative Curl Wand. So this is a super popular tool, as I say, because I think A lot of women love the fact that you can just create quite tight curls. They are quite tight and defined, but it's just so easy. You literally just hold it and then wrap your hair around. So let's just dress that out and see what that looks like. But you can see you've got a really nice amount of root lift here because the base of the barrel is wider. But then because it tapers and you've got then a thinner end of the wand, you actually still create these really nice tight, you can see just how tight that is on the end there. A really nice tight curl. So yeah, that is a really popular tool, the Creative Curl Wand, and you can see just how well all of these curls are staying after they have been left to cool down and then once you've dressed them out. Creative Curl Wand, ideal if you want volume, tighter curls that stay defined, but I personally think you can kind of create like a tousled tight beachy wave, if that makes sense. Okay, next up, moving on to our tong side or hot brush side. So we have the soft curl tong first of all. So this is your 1.25 inch tong. We get these really nice loose bouncy curls. Again, probably goes without saying this is one of my favorite ones because I just really like that loose look, and you can see, yeah, it kind of just looks like a bouncy blow dry kind of look. So I would say this is great for long hair. A lot of women with long hair love this because it just creates those wide bouncy looks. I've used this with a flat wrap technique, so that's kind of the bounciest look, but obviously with your tongs you can also do it with kind of that twisty unhooky technique. I do definitely have another video on my page of that to create more of like a beachy look. This is the end result using flat wrap, the soft curl tong. I love it. Definitely one of my favorites, this one. Then we had the Rise Hot Brush, which is great for faux blow dry kind of looks. So because the bristles are running through the hair as you're then curling it and gliding it down, this helps just to create a more like aerated, fluffy, wide texture. So it definitely looks like a blow dry, but of course you do need to use it on dry hair. You cannot use that tool on wet hair. I find this is great for volume, especially if you have bangs. Like when I used to have shorter bangs, this is great just to like flick those bangs out. When you have used it quite a few times and you've kind of nailed the technique and got it down, you're like, oh my god, I love it. I find it so easy to use. But yeah, probably out of all of them, this is the one that you might need the most kind of practice with. Love it for those voluminous, blow dry kind of looks. And then lastly, we have the lovely classic curl tong, which is of course this one. It's about 1 inch wide. So really great for those of you who like your tight, defined, round, bouncy curls. This really is a classic curl. You can see when I dress it out, look how easily it just bounces back into shape. And just so shiny as well. I really wish we could do like a live poll at this point so I can then ask you guys which one to pick so I can style both sides, but I'm just gonna have to pick, and I want to pick two that are very different just so you can see the differences between the two. So I think let me do the Creative Curl one because I do know this is a popular one and I think you'll want to see like a half a head of this one on this side. So let's do Creative Curl Wand, and then let's do the soft curl tong again. I know this one is so popular, so you're going to see loose bouncier curls on this side and then more of a tighter beachier tousle kind of effect on this side. And I'm just going to shut up, we'll play some nice music in the background, and I'm just going to style my hair both of these so you can then see what kind of a final look will look like. Okay, try and resist the urge to touch your hair at this point, and we're going to wait for it just to completely cool down, and this can take from 5 to 10 minutes. So just grab yourself a little drink and we will be back. Okay, now we're fully cool. Now the exciting bit, we're going to dress out. Actually, let me just grab some hairspray. I'm going to use this Maria Nila styling spray. This is a light hold hairspray. You can see there's only 2 little blobs on the hold factor. I do just really like using a light hold hairspray. I don't like my hair to feel like too crispy or anything. But just a little bit of hairspray on your comb, which just helps to minimise any flyaways when you do dress the hair out. So this is your creative curl wand side. So what I like to do first of all is just comb out and dress it out, and then I'll go through and finish with some oil or some serum. But look at that, you can see you've got like the root lift and the body. And what I do love to do, I should have done it, but because we had those curls underneath, it wouldn't have quite been the same. I do love to alternate the direction with this one to create those really like nice tousled beachy curls. I would have done one curl to the left, one curl to the right. Obviously at the moment they're all just melting together. I'm going to pop in the Maria Nila argan oil. 2 little pumps of that one. Oh, that smells amazing. But you can see just how much like curl definition you've got with the creative curl wand, like how tight these ends still are. But what you will always get with a wand, because you have to hold the end of the hair with a wand, so you're not able to like fully wrap it all the way around the barrel, so you will always then just get these nice kind of little slightly straighter ends, which I do really like. So that is our creative curl wand. Now let's move on to the soft curl tong. But oh, look at that. Oh, I just love the soft curl tong. See, to me, that is just very expensive hair, the soft curl tong. It definitely gives you that like bouncy, blow dry kind of look, or even if you've like pin curled the hair and you've pinned it up, that's what the soft curl tong, that's kind of the look that it gives me. And again, of course, you can alternate the direction of the curls with this, and again then that will give a slightly different look. And as I say, you can also do your twisty unhooky curls to give you more of a beachy wave look, and I'll link that video below, as I say, with doing that technique. But look at that, I just love just the shine and the polish and the finish you get. So you can see they are very different. So you've got a lot more relaxed look here, and I like how it's all like falling forward. So I do like when you do have bangs, that does look really nice with this kind of soft curl tong look, but it's just rich and expensive looking and like quite like Chelsea blow dry, and it's all just sweeping backwards. But you can see just how much width I've got to the hair. It gives a lot of nice width, and because obviously you've got the arm on the tong, you're able to then get the very ends in. So you can see how they're curled right round, whereas obviously on your wand you're always going to have the element of like little straighter ends. So you can see, yeah, you've just got so much more curl definition here with the creative curl wand. It's definitely giving a lot more curl, if that makes sense. I love it. They're so different, aren't they? Okay, so that is it from me, guys. You've seen all 6 of the GHD curve curling styling tools in action. Please let me know in the comments which one you like best, which one you think is most suited to you and your hair type, and let me know if you want to see a full tutorial with just one of these tools, and that might make it easier for you guys to see kind of the end result. But yeah, really hope you enjoyed this video. I would love it if you liked and subscribed for lots more hair tutorials, hair care tips and hair content. Bye guys!